welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher, and we're back with Hogwarts Legacy and my first playthrough of the game, playing as a Ravenclaw student on the hard difficulty. Well, last time I did the 4th trial, which apparently was basically just to get a Graphorn, sorry. Bit confused about the name, have heard multiple pronunciations, I think, or I'm just wrong. Basically, Graphorn, there we go. I was supposed to get a Graphorn, I did so, and that was basically it. In some ways, you could say that that was the easiest and quickest trial of them all. But it also means that, yes, indeed, on the right there, I have a Graphorn that I can ride on. I thought it was a flying mount, but it wasn't a flying mount, it was a ground mount. And since then, I have actually been able to get a female Graphorn. So I've also obviously stored them here, because Lord of the Shore has to be on the shore. And also, would you know it, I have a female one. So, would you look at that? Well, I say, would you look at that? I don't even know where the Graphorn offspring is. You can actually see one. Well, that's a female Graphorn at the release, so in about 18 minutes we're gonna have a Graphorn, bloody hell, a Graphorn offspring. I want to see what that is. We'll get to that, I suppose, at the end of this episode. Because what we're doing in this episode is we're continuing with relationship quests. We're gonna start with the whole business with Sebastian. Ominous has been in touch with us. He is a bit afraid of what's gonna happen. He wants us to meet us at the catacomb. But Poppy has also heard from us. No, we've heard from Poppy. It's in the stars. So we can meet her at the Forbidden Forest because he apparently knows how to get to Doran. But indeed, we're going to start with Ominous because, would you know it, we can now learn the final spell, Avada Kedavra. And I had a bit of a thought about this, which is that it's probably neither of Ominous nor Sebastian that's going to be hit by this. I'm going to just go out on a limb and say it's the uncle. It just feels like the uncle is going to be the one. Sebastian is going to kill the uncle and then try to save Anne. That is sort of how I think that this is going to play out. But we're going to be going back to the same catacomb, I believe, that we were in before, where we found the little pyramid-shaped thing, and see what's up.
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
Well, I am here, and Anne is leaving. What's Sebastian doing? Alright then, Ominous, what's up?
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous,
Stop. You did what you had to do, and I agreed. It might well have salvaged my friendship with Sebastian for the moment.
Well, I'm glad I did it. I don't really like either of you. So yes, indeed, I did what I had to do. You're very, very true, or rather, very correct in that.
You did agree, and it did save your friendship with Sebastian.
For the moment. I thought we'd gone too far before, but Sebastian is in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Oh, bloody hell, I don't like the Inferi. They're really annoying to fight. Not difficult, just annoying, because you have to hit them with fire first. I have Confringo over here. I'll actually just go for Incendio on the other one for now, and move back to Bombarda later. Alright then, fine. For some reason there's Inferi here. We can see them outside as well. He has been killing a few of them. Alright then, let's get in, kill ourselves some zombies or something? I don't know exactly what they are.
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
I mean, I think Inferi is way less dangerous, so, you know, all fine. I don't think we need to really... I mean, do we need to do these again? Because I don't think we do. It just feels like
Where
we have
was
to just go.
Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead, in the great room.
Uh-huh. Here's the Inferi.
Confringo!
Confringo. Oh, hey! I realized something. I have the good Confringo. I have a Confringo that actually hits multiple enemies. There we go. Aha! That's a good thing. I forgot about that.
Confringo!
Just do that. And they're all Confringo. How lovely. Okay, well, let's just get the stench of the dead. Stench of the dead, not staunch. Let's get the stench of the dead while we're here. Not like I'm using it, but why wouldn't I? Ooh, is that? I was about to say that's a red flame, but no, it's not really dead. Alright then. Let's just keep going. Hello.
There weren't this many Inferi before.
Well,
There's no sign of
a
Sebastian.
bunch of them now, and floating candles. Okay, would you all like to just get up here? Come on, you can get here. Come on. Do you want to go for me? By any chance? Hello. Bloody hell. Come get me. Come get me. Come get me. Here we go.
Arresto momentum.
Not a bloody hell. That is not what I was supposed to do.
Confringo.
There we go. Bam, 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 bam. No.
Confringo!
No. Go. You are not Confringo, however.
Protego! Stupid one.
Away.
Confringo!
Go.
Bombarda!
Bit of bombard as well. Bam.
Confringo!
Oh, that is a miss. Bit of a shame.
Arresto momentum.
There we go. You can just be arrested from. Oh,
Confringo.
wasn't up there.
Confringo!
No, you're not Confringo. There we go. It's flying.
Depulso!
Pulse you.
Confringo!
Leviosa.
You. I see the dueling thing there. I should be done here in just a few seconds. There we go. Slam an airborne enemy with the Sundome. Not gonna be doing
Hold
that.
on a moment. I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.
Well, I am 100% correct then. It's gonna be the uncle that gets the axe, so to speak. So he's gonna come barge in, try to stop Sebastian. Sebastian's gonna go, oh, Avada Kedavra, I learned a new spell, or something. Alright then, well, I assume that we're going through here. Yes, indeed. More
How many Inferi are there?
Inferi to kill. Inferi. Oh, hello. Bam. Oh, kapow. Damn it.
Potato! Stupid one!
Fire on you.
Confringo!
Confringo on all of you.
Bombarda!
Go. Bam. Interrupt with Bombarda. Most likely not gonna happen because they're basically already dead. We also only have Find Sebastian, but actually no sort of target location on the map. But this is a place. Hello, Sebastian. What's up? Do you wanna talk to me from here? We need to, yeah.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Okay, well, dump thing here. Is that fine? I think.
Accio.
We need one more. Or we need one more.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Not that we really need it, but... And I failed it, because I don't exactly
Wingardium Leviosa.
understand how these are supposed to work. Are you fine there? Nope. Nope. No. It seemed to work on that occasion. Yeah, these bones, etc., etc. I do not really understand them. But it worked, so... Sebastian... Chilling out with an inferi. Interesting. Hello.
There's Sebastian.
Isn't this incredible?
I mean, you and I seem to have different words for incredible, or different interpretation of what's incredible. You're just hanging around with inferi. That's not necessarily good. Let's have a chat about this, shouldn't we?
Sebastian,
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the inferi.
control. I had to fight the inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic!
Solomon, don't! The relic! You'll pay for this! But...
Well, alright. Oh, we're gonna actually...
Some of you have gone too far!
Why are we
I'm ending this now!
fighting him?
Levioso!
Alright.
Levioso.
Alright, I'm just gonna do this.
Stop!
Just gonna do this. Just completely shatter him. There we go. Oh crap. Oh crap.
Confringo.
There we go. Confringo all of this. Probably have to fight multiple enemies here.
Depulso.
That is not what I wanted to do. See, he has all these cool spells. He can do that really cool spell, but I can't. Ancient magic on your face.
She cannot be healed, Sebastian! You must stop!
I won't let her suffer! Avada Kedavra! No!
You've made your choice.
Oh, Anne. What have you done? I must get out of here.
I can't let him leave.
Oh, bloody hell. Well, I was correct, obviously. Bit of a... Anyway. So yes, indeed, that was all interesting, and here's the
Sebastian,
thing.
wait!
Here's the thing. This would have been very sad if I felt anything for Sebastian, but I don't. So, I don't exactly know why. It's just... I just don't care. I don't know if it's how the character is written or something like that, but I just don't care. But I suppose it's very sad in the end, yes. He killed the uncle and really liked the uncle, and obviously...
Stop, Sebastian. Hold on.
She just really didn't like Sebastian for that, yes. So, Yeah, he's about to lose his entire family, is what's gonna happen here. That is indeed very sad. But the violence in the background doesn't really help. I still don't feel for it. So that's all very sad. Let's get out and talk some sense into, I suppose.
What is it?
Well, we should probably have a bit of a chat about what just happened. Why did you kill your uncle? I mean, okay, fair enough. I threw a lot of ancient magic on him. Would probably have killed him myself, but why did you specifically kill him?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us, not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it...
Wait, how is it that you do know it? And you know what? Again, choice. Of course I want it. I mean, obviously, this is a playthrough where I do learn the curses, but I think that, indeed, you can go through the game without actually learning them. Maybe. I don't know if it matters which choice you do here, but of course I will learn it.
He did attack us. You had no choice. It was brave, Sebastian. You clearly care more about Anne than your uncle ever did.
I knew you'd understand. I did do the right thing.
You did. I would have done the same, if I knew how.
I could teach you.
Well, there we go. Yes, please. I love the answer. Yes, please. Yes, please. Teach me the killing curse, please. So, that's a bit fun.
No time like the present.
The killing curse won't be easy to master. As with all unforgivables, you have to mean it. Hold your wand steady. Focus. The incantation is Avada Kedavra. Your intention must be clear.
And just to be clear, am I aiming at you? Because then I will be really good at this. Alright then, fine. This doesn't seem too bad. Down here, and there we go. I can now kill things.
I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later, at the Undercroft, all right?
Well, alright then, fine. Get back to me when you have thought about things a little bit. Yes, it feels weird to learn Avada Kedavra in this game because, well, we can just kill anything we want as much as we want to, so I don't really understand the need for Avada Kedavra, really. Not as such, at least. Right then, he's obviously going to come back to us, so if that's the case, let's move on to Poppy. We apparently can find Doran, and in the end, possibly get the Snidget. The Snidget, I don't think, is a animal we can actually have, and I base that solely on the fact that if you go to challenges, no, not to challenges, to collections, in animals, I have all 13 possible beasts. So the Snidget is sadly not a beast that we can actually have. That's a bit sad. But that's all fine. I should have gone to the map. We are supposed to meet up in the Forbidden Forest. So let's just do that. Right, slap them in the middle, basically. Let's go and have a bit of a chat with Poppy.
And you say they made it after you placed the Moonstone?
Do you know why or what it means? Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
Alright, hello. We are both here, apparently. Or rather, you are both here. Hello, Doran. Exactly what's up and what do we need to do to find the Snidgets?
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try and kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend, but I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
Well, alright then. That seems fairly simple indeed. So, yeah, would you like to indulge us a bit more about what it is that you saw in the stars?
You said you divined a series of events before our paths crossed. What were they?
I saw the arrival of a stranger, the threat of an enemy, and the return of an old friend. I believe now that you are the strangers, the poachers are the enemy, and the old friends are the Snidgets. I also saw two places tied to these events: the cave with the moonstone and the henge. The latter was bathed in moonlight.
Well, it kind of feels like you just put those things into there without actually knowing that that is the case. Why would the Snidgets be seen as friends necessarily? But alright then. And indeed, how is it that you know the place with the symbol? Like, how did you come about that knowledge?
What makes you so sure the symbol is where the Snidgets are?
I do not know. It is what I have read in the stars. Fortunes play out as they are intended. I am merely a messenger. I shall say that fortune favors us today. That you would show me a symbol whose provenance I recognize is not coincidence, but fate.
I think it is coincidence, but you do you. Alright then, let's find ourselves some Snidgets.
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there. We cannot afford to lose the Snidgets once again.
Alright then, do we run? Can I fly? I can fly. Well, that's very useful. Poppy doesn't really say anything about this. I hope I wasn't supposed to talk to Poppy. Wait, where are we going? Excuse me? Wait. Do I... Hold on. Where am I going? Sort of in here? Well, this is so peculiar. Was I supposed to go into, like, was I supposed to go into, let's say, a cave or something? I had the symbol on the map. But not like on the big map. Where am I going exactly? Something about a new quest as well. That's that. Oh! That was just some weird thing. That was actually not this quest, I think. Brockborough. That looks like you. Yes. Alright then, let's go over there. Have a bit of a chat with Poppy. That is where we're going indeed. No. Yeah, I want to track it. There we go. Thank you.
I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the Mooncalves made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the Snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it? Actual Snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Gran's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us. Even if the poachers do somehow stumble upon this place, we shall be long gone.
Well, would you know it? It is the same symbol, yes indeed. And also, by the way, I want to add it to the record that I arrived here way earlier than you did, so you were very slow. Alright then, fine. Let's move into this place. Can't say that I've been here, but there are measles. Wait. What was... I don't I sadly don't think it was a male Kneasel that I needed. Sadly. I don't even have it. I'm pretty sure it was a female. Or have I actually done the Kneasels already, the shiny ones? Well, you know what? Since it's here, I'm just gonna capture it, if it is in fact a Kneasel that I'm missing. It was a shiny after all, but I actually think that I have shiny Kneasels all around, but we'll see about that. Okay, let's make our way in here. Hello.
Greetings.
Alright then, well I haven't been
I
here.
hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
We do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
Well, I am a Ravenclaw student after all, so I am pretty smart. Yes, you are correct. Alright then. We have a puzzle. Obviously, start with the Moonstone. That brings this into light. Those start looking like they are online. Alright then. What do we have? What do we have? We have oh, sorry. We have symbols. Okay, and I can presumably...
I don't think the pillars move at all.
Uh-huh. I can move you. And we have like a dial thing here with like a clock, and we're supposed to go in here. Well, it feels kind of simple in a way, doesn't it? Point one of them there, point one of them there. If I move you, which one is it that's moving? It's that one. Does it matter which one? Because if not, I'm actually already correct. Oops. Well, actually, wait. Aren't I actually... I was not even... Okay. Alright, I did it without having actually thinking about it. So... Uh-huh. I mean, aren't I correct? That's lit up. That's lit up. Those are the ones that are lit up there. But I also gotta say, it doesn't look exactly the same, does it? Wait. Why doesn't it look the same? Well, it doesn't look the same because that's actually not a circle, that's just a semicircle. Well, okay, what do I... Okay. What do I do now, then? Or does it have to be the other way around? It might be that it has to be the other way around. If I move you... Excuse me? If I move you here...
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
So you're here. Then we move you to the... Oh, maybe it actually... Oh, I think I see what I actually was wrong here. It probably wasn't entirely perfect, so to speak. So now you are entirely perfect. Right. Or? Hello. I am confused. So what did she say? Light in the darkness? Like I can't do anything with you. Do I have any other spells?
Confringo!
That doesn't do anything with you. They are in the correct... Light in darkness. Is that what you said? I'm confused. That's why I'm not saying anything. What are you talking about? And I can see markings, like etchings and stuff like that. But they are clearly pointing to the same.
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
The light and the darkness. What do you mean? What do you mean light and the darkness? Don't understand. What do you mean light and the darkness? It looks like that. Clearly it looks like that. Light and the darkness. What are you saying? I don't understand. Because if I move this to like here. So now that's lit up. But I don't think that that's supposed to light up. I can also move you. But that didn't make a sound. Why did it make us? Oh. No, that's...
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
What do you mean light and the darkness? You're not making any sense.
Accio!
Now you stand still, by the way, and just moves. No, not. Come with me if you wanna go here. That also makes a bit of a noise. Doesn't make a noise if I move you here. Okay, it does. Sort of.
That did it!
What?
Look, Doran, a doorway.
I suspect we all know what lies beyond that passage. And now, I'm afraid I must leave you. At least for a time.
You're not coming in with us.
If the Snidgets are here, the herd will want to see the truth of it for themselves. Alec especially. Go on without me. I will rejoin as soon as I'm able.
Hold on. How did I do that? Wait. Oh, wait. Did I... Oh, did I have... Oh! Oh! Wrong symbol. Wrong symbol. That's, those are different Bloody hell. Alright then. Fine. It wasn't that symbol. It was that symbol. Alright then, fine. I was correct, I just did it the wrong way around, so to speak. Fair enough. Fair enough, let's get in. He can come when he wants to. The Gilded Perch, you say? Well, alright then, fine. Let's get inside, see what's up. And it looks like very much an abandoned place with a bit of weird graphical glitches. Quite a lot of them, actually.
Revelio.
Alright then, what do we have in here? Well, I can see a chest immediately. So I'm gonna pick that up. And investigation stuff.
So many books.
You haven't seen my grand study.
So many books. Crisp, are you alright? This is like nothing. It's not even a library worthy of books. Alright then, well, fine. Apparently my character is flabbergasted by the sheer amount of books in this place, even though there's like none of it.
Look at
Good
the
job.
murals on the wall.
Confringo!
All creatures. This place must have been built to protect them. They had nothing to fear.
Revelio. What makes you say that?
The poacher camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable. At least to me. The sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps.
Well, alright then, cool. And are they like hummingbirds, if that's the... Is that the Snidget? Or is that something else? Not entirely sure. Okay. Just a bunch of stuff. Ooh, lovely, lovely butterflies. Cool. Okay, more stuff.
Revelio.
Currently no enemies. Currently no enemies. Are we gonna have to fight Alec or something? Is that what's gonna happen? We'll see about that. Are these doors I can't open? These are doors I can't open. Just a bunch of pouch. Oh, hello. Hork lamp. Just a bunch of pouches of gold, which is like super boring. Alright then. What do we have here? The brambles and stuff like that. We can
Bombarda!
get in there. That's not where I aimed, but it worked. It's a bit dark. Not gonna lie. It's a bit dark.
Lumos.
Thank you. It's a bit dark. Well, we can
Confringo.
that.
Lumos.
So you can sort of get away. At least a little bit. Lumos you away completely. Hello. More money. Yes, more money. There's a chest, however.
Whoever built this place certainly liked to read.
And the books are all about creatures.
Your gran would love it here.
She would. I can't wait to tell her all about it.
It's interesting how amazed I am at books, the existence of books. Also, by the way, that red thing there, what the hell is that? I mean, consider that it's like a ray fish, but what the hell kind of abomination is that? Bloody hell. Alright then.
Revelio.
Don't necessarily think there's
Lumos.
anything more in here. What's up with all the fog? Or whatever. Alright then, let's truck onwards.
Confringo.
Confringo all on this. That.
Revelio.
This place hasn't seen a lot of action in many years, I think. Prefect vest uniform, and now we're getting into... Alright.
I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be.
So
But how to get through?
Gonna need some boxes. I say boxes. We're gonna need some of those thingamajigs. There's a thingamajig. Didn't have to go here. Get here.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Cute. That is
Accio.
That is the
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, so you're there. But we must have to get up here, right?
Revelio.
Did we go up here just for that one? Because if that's the case, bloody hell. So that's you. But now we
Accio.
take
Wingardium
this
Leviosa.
one. Sorry, Poppy. Yank it over here. Get up. Check for things apart from the
Revelio.
one that we obviously need. It's again just a little pouch.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Go. Get you bloody hell. Get. Camera, help me. Help me, camera. No, you can make it there. Apparently not.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Here. There we go. Let's just whabam real quickly.
Places.
Let's do some new.
Incendio.
Some new. And we get 3 doors open. Cool. Let's get that. Let's get that back.
Of course. How clever.
Well, I am sort of a genius, thank you. And this is again very lovely. Last place we were with her.
Look at this place.
Very lovely. This place, very lovely. Okay. Bunch of crows, very ominous. Alright then. We're just gonna skirt around the outside of those because I don't trust those. Okay. Hello. Hello.
What was that?
Not Doran, that's for certain.
Oh bloody hell, they saw me.
No.
Alright then, fine.
Bomba.
There we go.
Accio.
Oh crap.
Protego.
There we go. Bam. Did he say I'm out? I think he did. No, crap.
Don't think I won't fight till the end.
Oh, bloody hell.
Leviosa.
Go. Go on.
Ready your wands. The fight has only just.
Oh, there's the Kentors. No, 7. Sorry. Bam. Go.
You're despicable. The
You.
Protego. Bombarda.
More for you. Explode everyone.
No one takes one of my own.
Go.
Flipendo.
Go.
Leviosa.
That which will haunt us all.
There we go. Die, die, die. Hello. What did he do? Did he start looting the place? That's amazing. That's fun. Oh, that was not one of those. Oh, God. Go.
Bombarda.
Still.
Levioso.
Go. Bam. No, you don't. Good job.
You incendiary!
Oh, crap. Hello. Go.
Bombarda.
Away. Bloody hell.
What have you done?
What have I done?
Accio.
You're
Go.
despicable. The lot of
You up. Dead.
I think that was all of them.
Are the two of you unharmed? I had hoped to return before it was too late.
We're fine, but if you hadn't got here when you did, I led them here, Doran.
You fought with us against your kind. I am glad to have witnessed this. I now believe all that Doran told me.
They are the ones I saw, Alec.
Finish your work here, brother. All the events you divined have not yet come to pass.
Alright then, he was very easy to convince. Perfect. Okay, so another door. Can I just get in? I seem to be able to just get in. Possibly, maybe. Yes, indeed. Lovely. Another very fancy door mechanism in the world of Hogwarts.
There they are. Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to... I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it. Merlin, they're lovely. But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that. You both fought bravely today. Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
And that's that done. I'm gonna assume that that marks the completion of Poppy's whole quest line, because what else could be left apart from like severe revenge on poachers? Because this was sort of what she was going for, wasn't it? Also, I would very much love to have those ninjas in my vivarium. They would probably be even more safe there. But apparently the game doesn't really recognize that. Apparently the centaurs will be even better at doing that than I would be. So, again, kind of weird. But I suppose that's fine. So there we go. That's all done. Lovely. And with that... as we still haven't heard anything from Sebastian, I think that what we will be continuing with in the next episode will be the Wand Mastery. So indeed, go and chat with Ollivander. That is what I was following when I was on my broom, by the way. I can realize that, yes, that's what's going on. So alright then, we'll make our way out of here. You know what, we have some time. Why don't we just actually go and have a bit of a chat with him? I just saw that. No, that's just nothing. Why don't we have a chat with Ollivander before we end the episode? We can end the episode in Hogsmeade. That's absolutely fine. And you know what? As we are going there, why don't we pick up the last upgrade for our broom as well? And you know what? I'm gonna start with the broom. They are right next by to each other.
Oh, hello again. Couldn't have perfected the broom upgrades without your help. As always, I have a special prize for you.
Well, thank you. Let's see how special. And there it is. There's the final broom upgrade, 7,500. Well, it's a good thing that I had the money.
I truly enjoyed working with you. Thank you for believing in me.
And you know what? While we're here, I'm just gonna get
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Just buy you out of stock completely. There we go. Lovely.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Well, it feels like we're all done with that. I'm not going to change my broom, by the way. I like the one that I have. But there we go. That's done. Ollivanders, apparently we need to begin this quest. I hope that there's not going to be, like, something special happening, but I suppose we'll find out.
Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Good to see you, my young Ravenclaw friend. Allow me once again to express my family's gratitude. They were pleased to learn that the wand Richard Jackdaw disappeared with those many years ago had been located, even if it was somewhat unusable.
Glad to hear it.
Now, I received an owl from Eleazar, Professor Fig. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do. It is done. I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
Well, alright then, something did happen after all. Bloody hell. Rookwood is after me. And now I need to kill a lot of people.
I'll make you wish you were back at school.
Supposed to do right now.
No!
You're
That's a jealousy.
No, that is all.
Good job.
Fine. No, no, come on, kill this guy. Okay,
That's just the beginning.
Grab out.
Expulso!
No.
Levioso!
So here goes.
Bombard!
Had enough?
Nope.
Incendio!
Go.
Pay for that.
Levioso!
Do.
Accio!
Coward.
Don't. like that sound.
Levioso!
Go. Aren't you dead already? No, you're not. No, you're not.
Another.
Protego!
Don't stupid one.
Levioso!
Don't make this too easy for me.
Bombarda!
You're going to regret that.
There's a whole lot of stuff that I can throw at people.
Pay for
And I am with plot armor when I do.
Taken your life before.
Am I not supposed to shoot you?
What are your faults, John?
Why are there's just more and more people. You know what? Screw it. Screw it. I am doing this. And I'm just throwing out a few.
Expulsion!
Ooh, there's an executioner. I'll just get rid of you. Annoying.
Made a great
And if we have more of them. Nope. Bit of healing.
Levioso!
Ow, crap.
Bombarda!
To fight
Go.
back. You're
Ow,
no match.
I just did it. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, something's happening.
You die for that.
Oh, you're an executioner. Let's kill you.
You should have joined me.
Oh, we're doing stuff. Oh, wow, that's a tough one actually. That's a bit of a tough one. But I win. I win.
We delayed the inevitable.
And what now then? Can't I just be done?
Accio!
I'm gonna get you down.
Bombarda! Protego!
Come on.
Go,
Afraid to fight back.
fighting you. No need to do that. Bam, bam, bam.
Levioso!
Done.
Accio.
Oh wow, there's go.
Weaken quickly.
Fly on you. No, that's fine.
Accio!
Oh, no you don't.
Bombarda!
Go. Oh, wrong button. Freak a bit.
Accio!
You down. Why are there so many?
This should be fun.
No, no,
Bombarda.
You're
shouldn't.
going to regret that.
Go.
You're only delaying the inevitable.
Accio! See what you make
You.
Levioso!
You.
You will pay for your deed.
Accio!
Oh.
Stupid!
Go. It's not very difficult, this. Oh, you have a bunch of inferi with you. Do you?
Bombarda!
No, not on you.
Levioso!
To your
Damn it.
knees.
Okay.
Such a jealousy.
Nope. Damn it. Okay.
Levioso!
Just
Good job,
throw
Thing, aren't you?
something at these people.
Protego!
Novice.
And
Bombarda!
You've made a great.
damn it.
Accio!
Again. Damn it. Again. No. No.
You're going to it. You can't hold
No.
out forever.
I think I can, you know.
Accio!
Damn it.
Levioso!
Not on you.
Release me.
I don't think I will.
Takes one of my own.
Confringo!
No. Dead. I like how the ones that are sort of on the side that actually don't do anything. That's interesting.
Coward.
Okay. No. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Levioso!
Don't go for that one.
That's just the beginning.
Okay.
Reducto.
No. Can I just...
Accio.
Thank you.
Stand and fight me.
Go. Bam.
You're only delaying the inevitable.
I don't think I am.
Pay for your deeds.
Bloody hell, this is... Okay, this was not... Come on. Okay, that... No, not on you. This guy. What is going on? This guy. Third time's the charm, I suppose. Do we have
your mistress.
more of them? No.
Levioso.
Go.
Bombarda.
No.
Is that the best you got?
Ow, crap. Ow. Just gonna throw down one of you guys.
Confringo.
Go.
Bombarda.
Oh, crap. Ow. What are you?
Fight me.
Wow.
Tend by myself.
Bloody hell. Well, okay, don't have to do all of it, but okay, this was not the most fun thing they ever done in this game.
What are you doing?
You know what? Also, set Venomous Tentacula and throw Venomous Tentacula. Also, I'm basically dead.
Levioso.
Heal up. Also, by the way, you know what I should do? This would be a good time to do a... do I really only have one of them? Have I used like too many of them? Therefore I don't have any. Okay.
Had enough?
There's literally no one's
made
attack. There we go. Look what you've done. Man, I'm doing a lot of damage with this. Go. Oh, there's another one of you guys.
Oh, you're going to regret that.
Okay.
Levioso.
Protego will pay for your deeds.
Protego. Actually work. That's right. Yeah, this is not the most enjoyable of things. Go. Am I done? Like, actually done? I thought I had... Oh, actually, it's a different button on this occasion. Different button. Don't know if that means that this was the second one. I think it's the second one. I will against again.
For a child.
Oh, I'm gonna have to do this again, aren't I? Bloody hell. Game. This is not good.
Oh, what's the light?
This is not good. This is not an interesting thing. Oh, I shouldn't have done that on you.
Bombarda.
That's
You
fine,
made a
though.
great
For this guy. No, you don't. No, not on you. Okay, fine on you. No. No. Okay, kill the easy ones, I suppose.
Levioso.
Go. Pick up those. It's a chest as well. Can I? Thank you.
Bombarda.
Bombarda you.
Stand and fight me.
Try and fight me.
Levioso.
As much as I did not want to do this at the end of this episode, but whatever. Oh, did I?
You're going to regret that.
No, that's fine. That's a different thing.
Confringo. Bombarda.
You will pay for your deeds.
You.
Coward.
Bam.
That's just the beginning.
Levioso.
No.
With your shields on.
There we go.
You've made it. What's this?
Benito.
A child wandered too far from home.
Oh, this is so boring.
Time to teach someone
No, what the game? Can you please do it on the one that I'm targeting? And actually, you killed me last time, so I'm just gonna kill you.
Accio. Bombarda.
You're no match for me.
Levioso.
No, damn it. Wrong button. Wrong button. There we go. No one did anything. They got a Certificus Totalis in on me and one just didn't do anything. Oh crap.
Had enough?
Levioso.
No.
Accio. Bombarda.
You're going to regret that.
I don't think I will, you know. This could have been a one-round fight. Round one fight. This is boring.
You're only delaying the inevitable.
It's boring me. I'm growing bored. I want to end the episode. It's just more and more and more coming.
I hate heights.
Just more and more.
You've made a great
You. Get down there.
To your knees.
Petrificus totale!
Damn it.
Finite. Levioso.
Such agility. Don't stupid going to get out of this alive.
Accio.
You're going to regret that.
Healing. I've actually had to use Wiggenweld potions. I mean, that's a thing.
Stupefy.
Go. And what now? A. Fine. Tappy, 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 tappy. Luckily, I'm good at this sort of stuff, so there you go. Third time's the charm.
Delaying the inevitable.
Oh, for the love of God. Is it actually Rookwood
Try
now?
not to make this too easy for me.
Is it actually Rookwood
Nobody
now?
will miss one.
Yes, it is. Rookwood. You die. There we go. Now apparently we have to do it one more time. I clearly killed you. You had no health left, I think. Maybe, possibly. Alright, fine. Fourth time's the charm then. I think I killed Rookwood. I think Rookwood is no more. Which is interesting. Collect something.
I can't
7
believe
gold.
it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an Alternati right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what happened.
Well, alright then, but we could also go to the Undercroft and talk to Sebastian, because apparently that became a relevant quest once again. Well, alright then, I definitely didn't want stuff to happen here, but stuff happened here. Where the hell am I anyway? I am up in this portion of the world.
Revelio.
Is there anything here that I actually kind of want? There's a chest. There's another chest. Just a whole bunch of gold. Alright then. With that, we're gonna end the episode. And indeed, in the next one, I think it is back to Sebastian, actually. Because again, I kind of want to be on top of my relationship quests. And I do want to see where he wants to go with everything. Because, well, he killed his uncle and his sister's gone, so where's that gonna go really? I don't know. So yes, indeed, I think that is what I want to do, and also Nat is most likely gonna want to chat with us, but indeed, Sebastian does want to have a talk with us. So let's see what it is that he wants to say, and if he has anything else that he wants to say that can lead us to a solution for his whole issue. We shall see in the next episode. For now though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.